Hi, Jacob Martinez here from artoflove.me. I am new to doing videos. This is actually going to be my first time to perform a monthly tarot reading, an energetic reading for you. So hopefully you like it. I'm actually doing 4 different videos for the overall energies of the month of May 2016. Each video will contain readings for all 3 astrological signs of each of the elements. So in this video, we're actually going to be covering the fire element energy. So we'll be covering energetic information for May in a general sense for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You want to go ahead and take a look at all the videos for your Sun, Moon, and Rising, because they might give you a more complete picture of what to be aware of that you can expect over the course of the next month. And I've asked Spirit to help me at least give one good message per person watching this. Hopefully you'll get more out of it though. Couple other things. Oh, if you're not of legal adult age watching this, please just click the X and don't watch it. I say bad words, and sometimes I talk about things that maybe your parents or guardians don't think you're ready for, and sometimes I don't always show all the cards. I don't know if it's necessary. I'm just starting this now, but I don't always just read off cards. I also use my own psychic awarenesses and a combination of different talents that I have to derive meanings rather than just the rote textbook meanings of cards. Having said that, I will occasionally probably hold up a card, and some of my cards have graphic nudity. So if you're under 18, click the X. Bye. Sorry, come back another time. Alright. Other things, cursing, sometimes adult content, and the other thing, listen, I'm not really a person that subscribes to like the gender binary, and I think that these things can be very fluid, as well as timetables. So if I do speak about a gender, it's generally because of how I have interpreted what the artist depicted in the card, or what the quality of the energy maybe being a little more masculine polarized or feminine polarized. But this can be a he, a she, or they, or other whatever derivative or term you like to go by. Just apply it to your own life in the way that makes sense, and you're going to get a hit. If it makes sense to you, you'll be like, oh yeah, that seems like something in my life. Or maybe it won't hit you that way, and sorry, check the other signs, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising. With that said, I'm figuring out the logistics here. I don't know how the sound's going to turn out. Maybe it's a little wobbly because of what I'm sitting on to do this reading. But I will work at finessing that if it doesn't turn out too great. Thanks for being forgiving and giving me a chance. And yeah, I shuffled. This is my second time trying to record this. I had some Mercury retrograde situations occur, let's put it that way. So the cards have actually been dealt, and I will start with Sagittarius actually, and work my way to Leo and then Aries. If you don't want to watch these, feel free to jump ahead. I'll timestamp in the YouTube description, so you can just click on your sign if you want to jump ahead. Alright, so what I asked for you, Sagittarius, and actually all the signs, was information about the overall archetypal energy that you will be experiencing in the month of May. And this might be the challenge at hand for you. We'll also be taking a look at your physical world and matters of a material nature, body, home, things that might occur within your professional life, anything that you're kind of tangibly working with. Also be taking a look at your mental sector, so the way that you're dealing with things in a mind sense, and we'll take a look at love and relationships, and also there will be a message from Archangel Michael accompanied by a prayer for you for the month. So Sagittarius, really starting with you now. Overall energy that we picked up for you for the month of May is kind of cool. I'm using the Carolyn Miss archetype cards for this part of the reading, and you got the Gambit card. Sorry for the glare. That's a cool card. Actually, I'll read you both the light and the dark side. And what I mean by this, every energy is a current. So it's kind of like, imagine a battery. There's not a good side of a battery or a bad side of a battery. There's the plus and the minus that determines how that energy interacts on its current. So the current for your month is the gambler, and the sunny side up part of that energy is expressed as a willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Shadow side is relying on luck rather than on hard work. So it's just something to consider there, Sagittarius. Perhaps there's some newness that you're on the cusp of chasing, and you're ready to take a stab, in a new direction. And I suppose the question is that a reflexive sort of action that you're going to take a gamble on, or is it something that you've actually done your due diligence on and buckled down on your skill sets to make sure that you were taking a calculated step towards an educated gamble? There's a difference. And let's look at this picture. I think this one's good. This individual, if you can see through the glare, this person is on a tight rope, and I would have to estimate that they are nowhere near the ground with all that shooting star shit going on. There's a lot going on. This person's way up in the air. And definitely a Sagittarius. Check out that outfit. You're a flashy dresser, Sag. You guys got a great fashion sense, don't you? Look at that. But this person is in a complicated situation, let's just say, and I'm just going to say she here. She's kind of nuts. I mean, why is she blindfolded on that thing? It takes a certain amount of skill and posture to be able to tightrope your way through anything. I don't know if you've ever been on a tightrope before. I've never done that, but I imagine the balance and proprioception that is required just to stand with both feet on something like that says a lot about your skill. But maybe it's not worth getting that high up on something and leaving this level of unawareness to remain while you're taking forward steps in the activity. That doesn't seem too smart, right? Make sure you're looking at everything before you just start taking a crapshoot on your life. Okay? Just a little tip there. With regard to your physical aspects of life, I definitely think you're ready for something new. check this guy out. Okay, so this is the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Pretty typical tarot deck for any of y'all that read cards. The Knights are the ones that do stuff. These are the people that take actions. I'm kind of thinking this might be you here, but it's possible, since this is a general reading, that this might be an opportunity or person coming to present something to you that it may have an emotional implication on your life. Maybe you want a new job. I don't know. You know, this guy, he's kind of dreamy, and, you know, he's got ideas. He's not always too grounded, though, is the thing. You know, he's coming from an emotional place, how he's projecting himself forward in his life, but he isn't always too practical. I don't know about you, but if I was trying to get somewhere with a fancy drink that I wanted to give to somebody as a gift, and I was on a horse, that's not the way to carry it. What do you think is going to happen to that stuff? Maybe that's why it doesn't look like he's moving too fast. I don't know. It's kind of saying to me that although you're ready to take that step, make sure you're planning it well. If this is an offer of love to someone else, you know, it's really sweet, but be a little grounded how you're approaching it. You know, don't just spill your emotions everywhere. That's not going to make a really lasting impression. It's probably not going to be as effective. But on the sunny side, if this is talking about an offer being made to you, of course, use the same analysis that we just discussed to determine whether or not this is an option for you that's grounded in the kind of reality that you are looking to achieve. But having said that, it could be a great offer. It could be something you really love. Anytime you see these cups, that's something of an emotional nature. So maybe over the course of the month of May, something has the potential to come in and make you very happy. On the mental level, Sagittarius, the guidance is really strong to pay attention to the inner wisdom that you already possess. And I used the John Holland Psychic Oracle Tarot deck for this part of your reading. And that gorgeous royal blue card says third eye chakra. That right there. Your pineal gland. The eye within your soul. And it's just encouraging you to focus on that, your inner wisdom, and to rely on that. Allow that to heal whatever situations are going on in your life, because this is going to give you the guidance to take an educated forward step in that which pertains unto you without taking an unnecessary gamble that could have potentially grave repercussions for you for not taking an educated step. With regard to your emotional life and possibly relationships, wow, maybe somebody in your household has a gambling addiction. I don't know, but the codependency card came up for you here. This is Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels Oracle cards, and just having seen the gambler here as the overall kind of challenging sort of energy for your month next to codependency, I wonder, maybe somebody's got a gambling problem that could be relevant for somebody this month. That's pretty specific, so maybe not for all y'all, but what the message that's written on the card actually indicates is that addictions are affecting your romantic life. So pay attention to that, or maybe there's a little bit of an addictive aspect to your current relationship with that person. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with gambling at all, but maybe it's speaking to how the codependency in that relationship is creating a gamble with other aspects of your life. Addictions can do that, and it's definitely very possible to be addicted to another person, or the illusions that we allow ourselves to attach to about that other person, our projections. So again, it's all about paying attention to the wisdom that you already have and the emotional intelligence that you have from your upper consciousness. It's a part of you. That's what guides you. And I think that's a good segue into your Archangel Michael card. And so this is what Archangel Michael's message is for you, is that it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. That's actually what it says. Of course, it's backwards there, but that's what it says. And, gosh, Sag, whatever it is that you're going through, you can get through it. You are the archer of truth. You've got this precision and forward momentum that is just a part of your overall constitution. It's your birthright. It's who you are. It is what you embody on an essential level. And I believe that whatever it is that you're faced with right now, you have the inner wisdom, guidance, fortitude, and drive to actually carry yourself forward into a new direction. Maybe even more fluently than some of the other signs, just because of the nature of who you are. So I just want to encourage you that if you are experiencing in some direct way a situation that is blocking your forward progress in life due to gambling, codependencies, addictions, any of those things, reach out for help. And we're going to say a prayer right now. I have a prayer here on this card from Archangel Michael, and we're going to send forward some healing energy for the situation for you in your month of May. Okay? So, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus more closely on right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. Amen. Sag, that's what I got for you. I think you're going to have a great month. Just listen to your guidance. Don't take any unnecessary gambles. Focus yourself. All right. We're going to move on now to Leo. Leo. I smiled. Of course, I'm very happy with this because my moon is in Leo, and I always like good news anyway. And anyway, I've got something invested in this one. So the overall challenge energy, your archetypal energy, the current that's flowing in and out of your life is based on the archetype of Lover. That's good for spring. So, like all energies, they flow in a current. They're neither positive nor negative in like a this is good, this is bad sense per se. That part's subjective with regard to how it affects people and how they attach to that. But as an energy, as a general energy, try to think of it, like I was saying with the other signs, as a battery. There's a plus and a minus that just represent how the energy is interacting with itself as an expression. So with Lover, on the sunny side, we're looking at great passion and devotion. unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And on the shadow side, obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. Yow. That's a whole lot in that enchilada. And yeah, there's like a lot of sacral chakra energy swirling around in your reading. There's a lot of red and fire for the month of May. Go us. But yeah, I think that this one was pretty clear. You can see actually in the picture, there's like, maybe you can't see it too good because of the glare, but there's two pretty distinct sides to what this individual's got going on here. This is really deep, kind of like more like a burgundy color, and it gets a little more pink on this side. It's lighter. And so like on this side, you see she's kind of like clutching. She's like clinging onto this thing, whatever this thing is, her prize, the object of her love. And like it's just really kind of tight, maybe a little too tight. Like if that was a person, I don't know, maybe that will feel good, but after a while it might be a little much, right? And then you see on this other side, it's like all free flowing, and her hair is like blowing in the wind, and it's like really nice. And there's actually like light shooting off of it over here. That's a good time over there. That's like love that frees you on a soul way. And this one here is the one that like, oh God, after a while, maybe you can't breathe, right? And I've had challenges like that. I'm an Aquarius sun, so I like the wind. But anyway, that's what's coming up this month here. Leo, sun, moon, rising. You got the archetype of lover. Which side are you embodying? Keep it in mind. In body sense, I'm kind of getting a sense that maybe you've been duking it out for a while and just like trying to hold your ground, and it's like been going on a long time. Some of you guys are leaving like a long cycle of gestation of something. And I mean like literally, like it could have been almost the past year, maybe like 9 months or even 9 years maybe. But y'all been working at something and taking some hits. You're standing your ground and you really, really, really want something. I mean, like you've really put a lot of investment of your energy, your passion, creativity, something. But it might also be just like almost a little pooped. Like he's pretty tired. But the good news is that the struggle part of this is really almost over in the physical sense. You might be a little tired, maybe very tired, maybe feeling a little wounded. But something's got you excited, You're excited enough to stand up for something, even if you're feeling kind of whooped. And I believe it's because some things are coming into focus in your life. Maybe you are just starting to reap a reward of something that you've put a lot of energy into and maybe kind of martyred yourself for to some regard. But in the mental side, you got, and this is the John Holland Psychic Oracle Tarot deck, you got the material and spiritual prosperity card here, and that's pretty dope. Like this card right here, man, that's somebody that's created some kind of balance in their world. And the thing about it is, this card has physical implications. These are about the seeds that we've sown, about the efforts that we've put forward that have actually materialized. And so the fact is, this is on your mind. And, you know, if this is what you want, maybe this is what you've been working toward. And I kind of feel like you might even be idealizing something or somebody a little bit, because I'm almost seeing like this contemplation of this individual, and it's like they have wings to you, you know, and I think this person might be on your mind. They're like, you know, the yin to your yang, or vice versa. And maybe that's what, you know, this lover is all about, and something that you want to stand up for, because what we're getting in your love and relationship sector is a really cool card. And these are the Doreen Virtues Romance Angels cards, and this one says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I like it. And there's an angel there. Oh yeah, there's angel wings. That's kind of what I was seeing in that other card here. I think it was like, you know, somebody's thinking about all this, but look, it's almost like he kind of turns into an angel. Is he an angel? Do you have an angel in your life, Leo? Go you. Yeah. I think it's worth giving a shot. Work on your partnership if you want. We'll just go ahead and jump into Archangel Michael's message for you. I like it. I think it's in the flow of this other stuff here. It says, decide to be happy now. I like it. Yeah. I think that's great. It's really in reminding you again of what's going on in your physical world here. Like, you got some passion for something. Remember, you're standing up for something even though you're tired. You look tired. A little beat from life maybe, but you're ready to do something. You're still standing. And Archangel Michael is saying that you can be happy right now. And I think that you probably have somebody special. And if not, maybe they're coming. Maybe that's what part of what you're creating in your mind with this, you know, grounded approach to planting the seeds that you're planting in your life as you move forward, because you want something more. Maybe you want a special relationship. But Archangel Michael's saying, just decide to be happy, and he's left a prayer here for us. And so I'm going to pray for you, Leo. Here we go. Right? Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I'm now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. Amen. That's it for you, Leo. Hope you liked it. Check out your sun, moon, and rising if you want. Now we're going to do Aries. Aries. Wow. I was kind of cracking up a little bit actually when I looked at your cards. You know, April Fools, right? You got the Fool card as your overall archetypal energy for the month, which is also somewhat of your challenge here. And just a little explanation on this. I believe that, there's not like a good or bad energy. All energies work on a current, and so there's a positive and a negative aspect to the flow of that, much like how a battery works. There's not a good side of a battery or a bad side of a battery. There's just a different side in the polarity of the current that will explain what the energy is expressing itself as at any given time. And so that's kind of what these cards, these Carolyn Mess archetype cards, depict for us here is the light and shadow attributes of said energy current. So with regard to the Fool energy, light attributes are fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. That's pretty good. It's kind of a heyoka quality. I like that. I'm sort of a heyoka. On the shadow side, it's saying using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff there, Aries. Can you see that picture there? That jester? That's like a heyoka spirit. And this guy or girl or they seems to be wearing a mask. Mask looks like it's smiling. He kind of looks a little, oh no, I don't trust that face he's making. I think he kind of looks like a little bit of a douchebag, actually. And you see this person crying behind the mask. Are you fooling yourself, Aries? Have you hidden yourself under some kind of lie that's been breaking your heart and the hearts of others because you're kind of being a dick to yourself or them? What are you crying about? Something about your emotional past is blocking you in your current situation. But it's your perspective in this and what you're willing to actually admit to yourself. Because sometimes you don't have to really be too overt with the world. It's really about coming to an essential truth in and within yourself. You will find liberation, levity, lightness, the opportunity to take the steps forward, perhaps not foolishly, but more in the vein of the cosmic fool from the Fool's Journey. If you're not familiar with it, with the story of the tarot, the Fool is an individual whose energy is both the beginning and the end. It's the precipice of the new beginning and also its own completion. It's a little esoteric in nature, but it's where the notion of moving forward towards that thing, that ultimate goal that you might have in your heart, in the deepest place, is actually culminated. It's where it begins. It's in the Fool. And so you're being faced with something deep in the month of May, Aries. It's the challenge of embracing your own true nature. So the question is, are you going to engage yourself by fearlessly revealing your emotions and helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy? Or are you going to keep wearing that douchebag mask and hiding your own truth from yourself and the world by using humor to wound rather than liberate, and the continual denial of your emotional truth. You have the power to go either way. And what I'm seeing happening in your physical world is actually a lot like what Capricorn's going through right now. I'm trying to get out of a crappy situation. What's going on, Aries? This is the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck here. And I pulled this card, the Six of Swords. Oop, I'm trying to flip you off there. This card, the Six of Swords, is what's going on in your physical world right now. And this is a mental card. When you see these swords and this deck, this is significant of that sharp mental energy, okay, that can cut both ways. And you got 6 of them. So there is some sort of a balance here. I like the 6s a lot. But this is like not a good situation back here that's behind you that you're trying to push away from with your big stick there. You're trying to get out of something. You don't like it. It's crappy bullshit back here. See, that's the good stuff over there. Look at all that. There's like a beach over there, I think. Yeah. It's smooth waters. But this is what's happening in your physical world, in the world around you, the world you live in. Okay? And you want to get somewhere better, but you're like stuck in your mind. So, maybe you're like dealing with all this, like, what am I going to do? Am I going to face my truth? Am I not going to face my truth? Am I going to stand this bullshit? Am I going to get out of it? It's time to make a change. This is showing up, showing you that you're too much in your mind and not enough in your physical world. So you want to extricate yourself from whatever this crap is that you got yourself into, and you want to do something about it, and it's time to actually take a step. So plan your moves, but do it too. Don't just be ungrounded in your mind all the time. And I think you might do it because your mental energy that's showing up, what's going on in your mental sector, it's another 6. And it's in the John Holland's Psychic Oracle deck. It's the Victory and Success card. And that's a great card. It's in the Rider-Waite is the 6 of Wands. And it's the guy that's being celebrated, and he won something. He's on a horse. He's got like a kingly laurel wreath on his head. And people are like cheering and stuff. And here you're kind of tooting your own horn, maybe, or maybe they're tooting their horn at you. It's a general reading, so I'm not sure if they're celebrating you or if you're celebrating something else. Maybe you're celebrating somebody. But in your mind, you're definitely conceiving of some action that you want to take here, and I think you have the markers of success. I think you just got to take a step, and I think you've planned it well. 6s are good for that. It's showing that, things are coming from a balanced place. And I believe that what's been on your mind is love. Maybe you found the real deal, Aries. Maybe you did. Maybe you're in some bullshit too, though. Maybe that's what you're trying to get out of, because this is what's showing up in your romantic life. Or maybe you've just been in a shitty situation in your romance with your current partner, but you know it's true love and that it's worth sticking it out, that you can be successful. You know, maybe you're realizing that even though there's some crappy bullshit here, look, there's people with you. Somebody supports you, Aries. So, true love, that's a good thing. And if that's what you got, well, God bless you. And, you know, just make sure that you're being honest with the people that you love or that love you. Okay? Especially when hearts are involved. Don't be a dick. And if somebody's being a dick to you, okay, be honest with yourself about it. And get out of Dodge. Look at that. Leave it behind. You got people that support you. And you're coming from a rational place. So, one way or the other, the message that came from Archangel Michael is highly relevant, in my opinion. This card says, go forward fearlessly. You know what, Aries? You got this. You guys are badass. And, you know, when you get your juices flowing, there's nothing that's going to stop you. You're going to go and you're going to take your action. And Archangel Michael is saying, don't be a chicken shit. Go forward fearlessly. I'm going to say a prayer for you. Yes, I can say chicken shit and pray in the same sentence. Thank you. All right. Aries, thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Amen. Aries, I hope you have a beautiful month. You got this. And hey y'all, thanks for watching my video. Jakob Martinez, artoflove.me. If you want to check me out, feel free to check out my website. I write poems and share some of the creative projects going on. I've been authoring some books right now and have a very hectic schedule, so I'm not doing personal readings at this time. So please enjoy the free readings at this time. And as soon as I can, I will open up my personal readings. And I do plan on doing these regularly too. So, thanks for giving me a shot. I'm the new guy, and have a beautiful month of May.